Hey YouTube, Mike here. How we all doing? It's been a while, but I am walking, I am jumping. I've recuperated very well. It's still bothering me, the leg. I can't kneel. There's certain things I can't do, but I can bend it. I can stand on it. I'm standing on one leg. It's amazing how better I feel. I gotta wait. They said it could be up to a year before I can fully recuperate from it. They stretched the leg because the leg is about a half-inch shorter when it's bone on bone. So they kind of stretched the tendons and the ligaments, and that's what's bothering me. Like driving in my van bothers me a lot. In my new truck, my Tacoma I just bought, it's good because we drove to Jersey for our niece is pregnant. This is like the first great grandbaby for my mother-in-law, and my wife and my oldest daughter drove, and my other kids flew, and the drive was perfect because the seat's really nice. So yeah, it's been a long road, but I'm back. I still with the medicine because they messed me up with my diabetes, and they have to still do the stem cell on my shoulder. My shoulder's still killing me, but the meds that they give me, I'm back to work, but like I can't use heavy machinery and stuff just because of the meds. I can drive, but I got about another week or two before I'm off those meds, and then I'll be back. So I'm like biting at the bit because I got so much. As you can see, the workshop is a mess. I bought a lot of stuff I want to review. Really cool Milwaukee tools. I just, bought a bunch of stuff. I was able to, we got a room upstairs, which I'll give you a tour on. I built this room for my wife for her wreath business. Put a whole pack-out wall system up, gave her a toolbox, a workbench, did the closet, put a slot wall up. I wanted to video it, but we had to do it in so much small segments. It would have been a ton of videos. I want to get this table finished. I just got so much, and I bought, and I'll show you, I got rid of my Tundra, and I bought that Tacoma, that blue Tacoma. It's a TRD 4x4 off-road. I didn't want a Pro, too many things in it. I just didn't want it, so it's a really nice truck. It's smaller, but I like it. I like it. I kind of set it up for trails. I got a roof rack right here, a Pinsu roof rack I got to put on. I got a whole Molly system for the bed. I got a ton of stuff that I got to still put. Midland radio I want to put in. My wife doesn't want to do no camping out of it, but I did do a tonneau cover on it. So we're just going to hit trails. I got this thing Onyx Off-Road, which is on my iPhone and my iPad. And we know trails. We'll go on these trails, stop, have some lunch, and continue a little off-road 4x4. Nothing too hard. I don't think she wants to do it. But what I did is, I'm into RC big time. And I know a lot of you, of your subscribers out there, are also into RC. But I got into, I was a big slot car guy. And I built those slot car boxes. I built a couple of boxes. I showed you boxes. You've seen them on Instagram. Well, I always wished that those slot cars were radio controlled. Well, guess what? Back when COVID started, I found these cars from Kyosho. They're called Mini Zs. And they're 1/28 scale. So this is a body that I just painted, and now I got a clear coat. That's how small it is. It's radio controlled. We race on the foam, the 2-foot by 2-foot foam. But there's a company that makes tracks from like 60 feet long to 20 feet long by whatever width. And they got the turns, the in and out. It's what they call on-road. And I got into it. I found a track locally. And the owner of the track and his father are also off-roader guys that go on trails with the wife and the girlfriend. So I have 2 other trucks that I can do it with. And I just fell in love with this RC because it's a slot car and you run it with your radio. And it's amazing. And when I went to Jersey, I was bringing a car to build in the hotel. Well, a couple of days we was at our 1 year anniversary of the track, and the owner's like, this other owner's like, why don't you look up and see if there's a track near you? Well, guess what? Where we were staying in Jersey was like right over the border of New York. On the other side, 12 minutes away, was a track. So I loaded up a drone bag with 2 of my cars and a bunch of stuff, and we weren't really doing much because we were waiting for the kids to come in, and a little bit of like my niece who was pregnant she works for Apple, so she had to fly to California. So we were in the hotel. So I'm like, so for 3 days I went there, met the guys, and went racing with them. So it was really nice. It was fun. 2-3 hours I spent there. I didn't want to spend so much time, come back and spend time with my wife and my daughter until my kids came in, and then it was a nice trip. But I got sick as a dog, man. I got some, it was down cold there, and I brought warm clothes, but I didn't wear them right away, and I caught this like terrible head cold. So, yeah, no, it's been a road, but there's this thing that I've been meaning, while I was recuperating. I've been on YouTube a lot, looking at stuff, messaging people that are in the same that I have, that I do with the wood shop. But they're a massive. Now I don't know how you, my subscribers out there that subscribe to other channels, but to me, if you're not a big time, like a supporter or a channel person, like that has more than, like me, what do I got, 17,500, which I am like flabbergasted I got that many, and 16,000 something on my other channel, my tankless channel. I'm flabbergasted by that. But I message people, I ask them a question. Hey, I see this thing in the background, and no answer. Even another guy, he's got like 2.2 million. Now I am naming names. He's got like 2.2 million subscribers, and he was in the same line of emergency services I was. He was an emergency service person. Not the same, he was similar, but we were still emergency responders. So I messaged him because there was something that I was interested in what he was doing, and I wanted to know, maybe we can email or even talk. Like, I know I've talked to a lot of you guys when you asked a question, but I just can't do it over email. Here's my number, call me. Well, I messaged this guy numerous times. Not one friggin' response. And I even told him that I was an ex-chief, so that we were in the same type of emergency service. Nothing. Not a thing. And that really like bugs me. And this has been going on for a while. But something happened while I was recuperating. I was still heavily into messaging, answering the messages through my tankless channel, that tankless guy. And back probably, it had to be 4+ years ago, I drove to Lebanon, Indiana to the Festool Open there. And quite a couple of my subscribers came, and they knew I was going. They stayed in the same hotel. We met in the bar, we met in the restaurant, we went to the Open that they have in a bar. And during the walkthrough, when we were walking through for the convention there was a guy that I knew, and at the time he had 100,000+ subscribers, and hey, how you doing? And we have talked. Hey, it's a pleasure meeting you. We'd like to exchange stickers. And he's like, oh, I only got 3 stickers left, and I got to give them to these other people. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Here's my sticker. He took it. Thank you. We shook hands. We walked away. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty shitty. For one, if you're that big, why do you not bring a whole big box of stickers, put them in your backpack, which he had? So that went with that. And then even the companies. Now, I want you to remember about this guy, because this is what really got me about 3 weeks ago. This guy. So remember that. Even like Festool. As you could see, None of this is given. It's all bought by me. I show it on my channel. I sell it. They have this open where they're showing all the new tools, and I don't even get a call from the trainer who I know very well. Hey, would you like to come down to this? You know, I got to get there. I got to stay in a hotel. It's on me. It's on me. But, you know, not even an invite. And the videos that I see, they're all people with, you know, 500,000 either on Instagram followers or, you know, so not even a call. Not like, hey, I couldn't go. I was recuperating. But then, you know, that tankless company that I was doing stuff for, you know, they just used me during COVID. And I got to be honest with you, they used me during COVID. It was just, you know, and then they bring in other people, a builder that's got, you know, 1.5 million subscribers, and he puts Renai's in his houses. He does videos, and he absolutely has no idea what he's doing. And, you know, this is why it's kind of like I'm venting, because it really bugged me, and it bugged me again with this guy that I mentioned that only had 3 stickers. So I get a message on my, I get a, not a message, excuse me, I get an email. Well, no, sorry, I got a message first. Now, you know, if you message me and you have a channel or you have a profile, your picture or profile shows up. It could be your face, it could be your pet, it could be a car, it could be anything that you want to put on your profile. So I see the email and I read the email. But then I went and looked at, and I see there's a message through YouTube. So I click on it, and because it kind of said the same words of the problem. And I look, and guess what? It's that guy. That guy that only had 3 stickers, because his profile is there. So I message him. This was honest. This wasn't blatant so I can rub it in his face. I needed to talk to the guy because I cannot answer his question with his problem with his tankless heater over messaging or email. So I give him my phone number. I tell them to call me between these hours when I'm available, because I didn't have PT, I didn't have the doctor or nothing. So, and the times are like between like 5 and 6 o'clock at night. After dinner, I'm outside having a cigar, I can do the talking. He calls me. So I tell him hello, and so I ask him a whole bunch of questions. And he's like, listen, I'm very handy. Can you walk me through this? I said, okay. You got the cover off? Then we FaceTime. It took about, say, 30 minutes. I had the thing up and running. Oh my God, thank you. It's amazing. I can't believe that you sent me your number. I says, yeah, well, I says, I don't think you remember me. I says, you watch my videos? He goes, yeah. I go, do you notice where I do my videos? He goes, yeah, you got the studio. I said, no, my older ones. The ones that pertain to Renai. Oh, yeah. What do you do? I said, I'm Mike's wood shop. And there's a big hesitation. He goes, really? I go, yeah. The guy you only had 3 stickers for at the festival convention? And there's another big hesitation. And I thought he hung up the phone. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I said, well, I said, I've messaged you numerous times. I says, and I guess I'm gonna vent to you. I go, you know, just because I only have a certain amount of subscribers and you have 100 times more, you know, you could answer these questions. I do. And yes, I don't have, well, you know, I said, but you know certain people and you know who I am, and you didn't realize it because I only have a tankless on my profile, on my tankless channel. I don't have my 9/11's flag raising of the 3 firemen. I said, so people know me by that because they know I'm an ex-fire chief. And I apologize. And then I got an email from him, again apologizing and all, which was nice. And I got a sticker. I got stickers right here. I got his sticker on my wall. I didn't throw it in the garbage. I put his sticker right up on my thing there. Like I said, I'm not naming names, but that really got me. You know, just to show to him. And I didn't like message him with no baloney questions, so I could see he messaged me back. I'm not playing those games, but I just wanted to let this guy know that, you know, we answer our things. Now, you might, like, also with my tankless channel, it's a lookup channel. And I had a guy that I helped probably about 2.5 or so years ago. And at the time, I only had about maybe 8,000, 9,000 subscribers. And he owned a business that did like YouTube stuff, Instagram stuff, Twitter, Facebook, websites. He had a big out of Nevada. And I mean, he did big corporations. I think he had like 60 people working for him. And after he did this thing, I talked to him again, I FaceTimed him, and he said, listen, I did a little research. He goes, you know, you got close to like you would have 500,000 subscribers with the amount of subscribers you have for your channel. And the amount of questions that I get I get like 70 a week. And I answer pretty much all. A lot of them it could be just thank you because the video fixed the problem. But most of them, it takes about a week or so, and I do answer them. You know, I answer them wherever, sitting on the toilet, you know, waiting for something, you know, in the bank or whatever. I'll just answer the questions. But it just got me, you know, with this Festool thing, and then just the companies, you know, that you message, and you know, because you don't have a zillion subscribers, you know, you're nothing. But you're selling their product, you're fixing their product, you're helping their product, and you're doing it for free. And you know, I was even accused by that tankless company, by the trainer, the head trainer, that I'm making a ton of money off this channel. And at the time, I couldn't make money off the channel because it was a copyright infringement. So for 2.5 years, I made zip from YouTube. Zip from YouTube off of that channel. It was just the woodshop channel. So, you know, and then at a Zoom meeting we had over this thing, I confronted this guy and I told him the whole facts, and I embarrassed him to hell. But I don't care, you know, I speak the truth, I speak my mind. And, you know, I'm still doing what I gotta do. I appreciate all you people out there. I appreciate all of the well wishes and the get wells that I received from you. Thank you very much. That and my family, my wife, greatly from the bottom of my heart appreciate that. And I got tons of them. So I'm back. And I got a lot of projects. I got a lot of cleanup to do first, but I'm back. I'll be putting videos out on both channels the way I'm supposed to, because I can stand, I can walk upstairs. It's just, like I said, very hard to kneel. I can't kneel on it. They said I won't be able to kneel on it, maybe never. It may not feel right. But it clicks like crazy too, the knee. You gotta hear me when I walk, I click. I'm like part cyborg, they said. But no, and then once they get this shoulder thing done, I'll be going good. So yeah, I've been like this. I've been building stuff like this, just, you know, quickly for my little rock crawlers, different like a teeter-totter, which I got to figure out. I glued it on, but it didn't hold. I got like this thing, and then I built this bridge, and I was going to put it outside and run it, but I just been running it in the garage here. Turned the AC on for a while, set up a little course. I set up some wood, and I have my little small rock crawlers go over. It's just, you know, but now that I found this mini Z track, I go Thursdays and Saturdays at like 2 o'clock to about 6, 7 o'clock. I go racing there. I have to bring my own chair. I sit down, I have a chair in the truck, bring my box and stuff and set it up, and we do our shtick. So, all right, YouTube. Again, I'd like to thank everybody for just waiting for me to get back. I'm back, and I'm going to do a quick cleanup of this area, and then I got a lot of reviews to do, a lot of tools I bought and stuff, and Like I said, I'll show you the wife's wreath room. It's still under construction. She's still building it, getting it set up. But she's got some stuff that she's done. So, alrighty. Again, thank you for all of the likes, the subscribes. You know, just hit that subscribe button, hit that like. It helps my algorithms greatly. And I'm back, and I will see you on the next video, and we'll start doing a bunch of reviews. And I got to finish the little table I'm building, and I got a bunch of stuff I got to do. All right, YouTube. Again, thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye now.